Hello, Easter friends. I hope y'all are doing fantastic. I am so happy to bring you an Easter sampler made with the Welcome Easter stamp set tonight. And I would have told you about it on Facebook if I had known that I was making it before 10 minutes ago. So I just couldn't really settle on what I was making and settled on it, and that's where it is. I'm looking for my big shot. I know. I wonder, I think I took it downstairs. Hold on. Hey, Hope! Hope! I'll see if my assistant can bring it. Anyway, is anyone here? It's very quiet. I didn't really tell anyone I was coming, so maybe people will trickle on here.
Yes?
Would you be a sweetie and bring me my big shot?
Yeah.
Like, it has to have all the platforms and such.
Where is it?
It's probably in the living room. All right. So you may know that Easter is this weekend. And I have this Welcome Easter stamp set. And so I was super excited to use it and wanted to make something adorable for you. Hey, Cassandra. For you to, I think this would be a wonderful gift to give to someone that's maybe struggling right now. If they're on the struggle bus, this can help them get off the struggle bus. But we're going to make a cute little 12 by 12 sampler that you can, Hope thinks it's cute. You like it?
I like this thing.
The last thing I need is one more of these from my drawer over there. All right. So what you're going to do is,
The thing's cute too.
all right, someone else is watching. My eyeball says 2, so I'll see who it is. Cassandra, how are you doing? All right. Thank you, Hopalicious.
No problem.
You're the best. All right. So what you're going to do to make a 12 by 12 sampler is you're going to start with the white. And I just use backing from our designer paper because it's nice and thick. It's nice and heavy and gives it a lot of sturdiness. And then I just chose one of the monochromatic patterns from the Ornate Garden. So that's what I chose. And I'm just going to build this for you one square at a time. So I'm just going to move this stuff over here. I'm going to build this one square at a time. Well, let's start with this square. So this is obviously a 12, but hey Dana, this is a 12 by 12 piece paper. And so these little squares are, the bigger squares are 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. I'm going to get a pen and write this down. And I will post all these dimensions for you. But I'll write this down. So the olive squares are 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Terracotta are 3 by 3, and then the DSP is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then these bigger rectangles are 3 1/4 by 6 1/4. And the DSP in those is 3 by 6. So if you want to make this, hey Patience, I'm making a sampler, a spring sampler using the Welcome Easter set. I'm super excited. So this is a cute set in the January-June mini catalog. And if you're like, oh, Easter's too close, I can't get it. Well, go ahead and get it because you can also just make this for spring. Like it doesn't have to be just Easter. And also this is wonderful for baby cards. Welcome to the world, little one. So don't think, oh, Easter's coming, I don't need that set, because you do. Hey, Kathy, I'm so excited you got your gems. All right. So we're going to start with our first square. Like I said, this 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, 3 by 3, 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. All right. And all I need is my snail adhesive just to stack these squares together. Like so. This is also one of the patterns from the Ornate Garden. And then we're going to pop this umbrella up with dimensionals. And then I like to stick the little, of course my glue dots are right next to me. All right, so next you're going to stick a glue dot on that umbrella handle and just pop it under there. So that's how I do that. So you've got your first square. Boom. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate you sharing this video so other people can see. If anybody else would like to share, that would be awesome. All right, now this down here is going to be one of our focus squares. And I'm gonna ask you guys, do you want it to say Easter or spring? Hey, Andrea, good to see you. So I'm taking a poll. Do we want it to say Easter or spring? Spring. Okay, Dana Hobby has it. We're gonna make it say spring. Okay, that does make it a little bit more versatile if you don't make it say Easter. Okay, so I pulled out the letters from the hand lettered prose dies, and I pulled out the letters that say spring. I think, is that a P? That's a B. Let's go back to our letters. Yes, spring will be used longer. That is right. You guys are practical. I love it. Now, what I need to decide is if that's going to show up on there. I think it is. I think I'm going to be happy with that. We have a solution if not. All right, so all your letters are out. Now you're going to grab your biggie shotty. I do that every time. Every single time. Y'all just get ready for the shake. It's like part of the ambiance of being here. All right, so I'm gonna use this copper paper. You can use copper or gold. I'm using copper because that's the one I could find. Come here, you. All right, so slap your copper in here. And the cool thing about these letters, it seems tedious, but it's not really because, is that a P? That's still not a P. That's going to be a B. That's a Q. Ah, here we go. There it is. S-P-R-I-N. Here's the S. Okay, so the cool thing about these letters is you can punch them all at once. So you throw them all in there and crank them through. Gold will look fabulous. Agree. All right. For good measure, I'll flip them through one more time. All right. And we have letters flying all over the place. It's like vegetable soup in here. All right, there's your R. So sometimes if I want to get them out quickly, I just toss them on the ground and they pop out quite nicely. All right, spring. The I is a little high maintenance because that tiny little I is there. So I-N-G. Okay. So there's all your letters, and I don't think we're going to need the big shot anymore. Bye-bye. Okay, so let's get cracking on our letters. Let's see what they look like on here. I think we have a solution. We're going to stick this down. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to stick this designer paper down. And that designer paper is 3 by 6. And then I've got this piece of Whisper White. And I actually cut off an extra quarter. So this is actually I believe it's 2.5 by, I'll give you all the dimensions, but I cut it off a little bit extra so you could see that the border there. I wanted to be able to see that pretty paper. So just line up your letters. Dun, 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 dun. Spig. Where's the R? Whew, that scared me. All right, so you've got your letters. I just kind of get them all lined up like so. And then you're going to use glue dots and just pop those down. So let me get another box of glue dots. That was some weird kind. Thank you, Dana. All right, so popping the glue dots down. I usually put a couple, but in the interest of time, I'm just going to put one. I'll go back and put another one later. But you get the drift here. SPRI N G. Too cute. All right, now I noticed some really cute things in this stamp set. They're little tiny flowers. So you know what we're going to do. I know you can see where I'm going with this. Is we're going to get our terracotta ink, and we're going to pop some terracotta flowers onto this just so it's not so lonely. Ta-da! We'll put one more here. And then we'll search for our little eye dot. Here's our tiny eye dot. Slap it on. Hey, Corey! So there's your eye for your spring. Okay, so you're good to go there. Now, oh, I gotta do something. Gotta get my old olive. Because I see the little leaf sprig in here. So we're going to take our leaf sprig and we're going to get those super cute. All right. And let's put it this way. And then our final one, probably better to do this stamping before you put the spring down, but you get the picture. Super cute. All right, so you've got your spring and you've got your umbrella. All right, now let's do our centerpiece. So we are going to use the tulip punch. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this color is old olive and this is terracotta tile. So, gonna stick this down and we're gonna stick this down. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and stamp. Since I'm making this, I'm gonna go ahead Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna say Happy Easter. I'm gonna just get a spring set. I'm gonna grab the umbrella set and just put Hello Sunshine there. Just that way, this could be super versatile. But I suspect that in your mini stamp sets, you've got some little sentiment that you can put here that is more generic and less Eastery. All right, so now we're just gonna stick our, oopsie. We're gonna assemble our tulip. Oh, Fabled Friends. Yes, Dana. I didn't know if that was a current set still or not, but it is the cutest. And it does have a Hello Spring. We used that in our retreat last year, didn't we? Okay. So you're gonna pop that sucker down with dimensionals. I love the tulip punch. Like love, love, love. I've been seeing posts about the tulips in the Netherlands, perhaps. All right, so you know with our Ornate Garden, we have these two ribbons, Terracotta and Olive. So I'm actually going to go big here and gonna double that up. So we're making a sampler so we can be kind of fancy here, and we're going to cut that ribbon, and then we're going to pop that right here on our tulip. I know, Dana, this ribbon is awesome, and I've already been through 5 packs of it. There. Oh, let's don't do it right there. That kind of covers it up. Let's put it right there. Hello, Sunshine. Okay. Now, we've got to give our critters their day in the sun. Oh, let's do our other daisy first. So I've also got the daisy punch here, and I'm just going to build this up with my snail. We've got Olive Terracotta, and then this cute designer paper. This has got the gold. It also kind of looks coppery to me. Now, when you build daisies, you want to put 2 blue dots on one of your daisies. Oh yeah, you should try a double bow, Kathy. It's not that hard. You can do it. You can do it. I have full confidence in you. All right, so you're going to, that's how you make your double daisy. And then, oh, you know, I need my hole punch. Let's see if I can find it. Not hole punch. 1 inch. Yay! Life is treating me very happy today because everything is right where it needs to be. So we're just going to make a little copper circle with our 1/2 inch circle punch. There. And then this gets popped up with a dimensional. All right, so I was gonna put a bow there, but I really don't think I want to. I think I want to just have the bow in the middle. All right, sometimes things change between when they go into your brain and when they come out onto paper. All right, now we're down to our critters. So let's go. Bows are a challenge. We'll have to have a bow tying party sometime. Okay. We've got our lamb, and we've got our chick, and we've got our rabbit. So I actually want to do the chick. I want to do the lamb twice. So y'all just buckle down. All right, so I'm going to cut this other white sheet about 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. And we'll see where we are with that. I want to have some of that border showing. Let's cut that down even more. Let's make it 5 1/2 by 2 1/2. That way more of that border shows. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So 5 1/2 by 2 1/2, that's the mystery. That's the mystery that we were wondering about a second ago. Okay, yes, you like the flower one. Yes, like the flower one we made, that's right. Okay, now we're gonna do 2 lambs. I'm gonna move this because I can see I'm really messy and I would be so sad if I bungled that up. I don't know, for some reason I just thought the lambs needed to be friends. And I would love to use gray instead of black. I just love the softness of gray when you're doing spring things versus like that black. So, oh, let's do 3. How about that? Aw, they're so cute, but yeah, let's try that again. 1 in the middle. And then always start in the middle and then you can work your way out from there. Much improved. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So guess what? They're lambs. So we don't have to get real fancy with coloring them because they're white. So let's see what Stampin' Up! Does. I love to look at what someone else does when I'm coloring because I don't know, I'm not like the best at knowing how to color things. Okay, so they have given the little guy a little gray outline and then a bow and a pink nose. So I can handle that. We're gonna go light Rococo for the nose. So cute. Now, his bows, or the bows, I'm gonna do 3 different colors. So we're gonna go terracotta. That's not terracotta, it's dark coral, dark saffron, and then we're gonna go dark olive. So that's what we're gonna do. Hey Sharon. Oh y'all, I'm down here, y'all can't see me, sorry. Da, da, da. So they're getting bows. So one of them has a yellow bow. One of them's got it's not terracotta, but we don't have a terracotta blend, so the dark coral is a good faker. And then we're gonna put in an old olive bow here. Now we know that our lambs have black hooves, so we're going to dig in here. See, we have dark smoky slate. That'll be perfect. So color in our little hooves with smoky slate. Now suppose if you want to get really fancy, you could color the lambs in, but I'm probably not going to do that because I'm not really fancy. But I do think that the ears need to be something, but probably not that Rococo rose. That's a little pink. So let's do light. This is actually dark petal pink. All right, aren't they adorable? This would be a cute baby card. Yay! All right, so we're gonna leave those little lambs as they are. Now we're gonna do a little chicky poo. So let's get our chick going. We're gonna stick our terracotta and our thick whisper white, and then we're going to get our chick going. Alrighty. Aw, he's so cute. Alright, now we're going to go with these colors that we already have out. We're gonna just give our chick a yellow beak and little hair thingy. I don't even know what that's called. And let's give him some terracotta feet. And then we know that our animals don't just sit in the air. So that's when we get out our crumb cake or granite. Let's see if I can find. I think this is a dark crumb cake. I really would rather have light. What? No, I don't want that. Dark. Let me see. I had it over on the table yesterday. Yep. Okay. So your crumb cake is a good, just to put like some, like he's sitting on the ground. He's not just sitting in the air. So that puts it there. And then we also need to go back and do that for our little lambs. They're not just sitting in the air. I guess they could be gymnastics. Could be gymnasts. But we got to get in our little ground here. So this is a pretty indispensable blending marker, the light crumb cake. That's what I usually have all my people sitting on. All right, so there's your guys. And then the last one is your rabbit. And I want to do something special with him. So since he's the mainspring guy, let's go ahead and stamp him. And then we're going to color his little ears in with our light Rococo. Or do we want to go petal pink? Let's go petal pink. We can do his little guy here with petal pink. And then we can do him the same Rococo rose nose. That rhymes. Okay, now I want to fussy cut him. I don't know why. I just wanted them to, like one of them to be a little bit different than the rest. So remember when you're fussy cutting, how many times have I told you, keep your paper, move your paper, keep your scissors straight, and you will fussy cut awesome every time. And then you can also leave a little white halo around it. It just makes it look more professional. Otherwise it kind of looks like a kindergartner did it. That paper's on my nerves. All right, so we're gonna pop into here. And then zip around here. All right, so he can go there, but he's got to have, we've got to have something else going on here. So let me grab a circle punch. All right, thank you for your patience tonight. I'm just cracking myself up. So oh, you think I'm good at fussy cutting? That's funny. I didn't used to like doing it, but I like doing it now. So that's really cute. Our little bunny on a circle. Very nice. And I don't know if I can find my, oh yay. I can find my 2 1/4. What do we want to put behind that? Let's put this pattern. Oh, let's do this. Let's put a copper circle behind it. How about it? Just to make that pop a little bit. All right, so let's get our terracotta down. And then we'll go ahead and put that down with snail adhesive. Put this down with snail adhesive. And then our rabbit is gonna go. So even though we have 3 animals, we don't have to do a lot of blending because they're perfectly fine left white. So you're just coloring, you're just filling in the extras of their lives. All right, so we ended up using light daffodil, light rococo, gray, dark smoky slate, dark olive, dark calypso coral, and dark petal pink, as well as light crumb cake. So you could also substitute whatever you have. All right, let's put it all together. I'm so excited. So cute. Oh, I guess I didn't stick that sucker down yet. Got so excited about my 3 little lambs. Okay. All right, so then the way I assemble a sampler is I just eyeball it until I like it. So I just go in and start moving things around until I like it. You know what I want to do? I want to put, I want to use the embossing folder to make that pretty. So I'm going to do that off the video, and when you see the final picture, let me just see if I can find it. If I can find it, but I think it's downstairs. Yep. I'm not gonna mess with that. But it would be pretty to use the little embossing folder there on that. Okay. Let's eyeball it. How's it looking here? Dun, 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 dun. You can look up on Pinterest or like online like how to arrange a sampler, but I'm a lot more of an eyeballer, so I just tend to do better that way in life. I was the one in chemistry lab that was always just sort of like, do we really have to measure that? Okay, voila. Cool. And then you're just gonna pick them up one at a time and adhere those suckers down. You could use tear and tape at this point just because it is a home decor piece if you wanted to. So I'm gonna use snail in the interest of time. Tear and tape is just a little bit more permanent for your home decor needs. Yeah, the thing about me using snail is I can pick this up and reposition it. It'll be a lot more permanent tomorrow. And the final square. Hey, this reminds me of all of our Zoom conference calls, all the little squares. So there, oh sorry, here we go guys, our spring sampler in all of its glory. So I hope that y'all love that. I think it's super cute. I would love for you to make this or make something like this. I think all you need is the Hello Spring stamp set and some Ornate Garden designer paper. So it's a great fun class to make. Don't worry that Easter is Sunday. You can make it for spring or you can make it for Easter now. Oh good, Kimberly Sprout. I do love samplers. Samplers are cute. And I will post up the dimensions of this after the video so y'all will have all that. Let me look and see if I've buried it. Oh, here it is. So there's the dimensions of the different pieces. Now, let me show you some things I've been making with the Ornate Garden Suite. So that's where this paper came from and this ribbon. And that's a new suite of products. It is now available for customers. I just posted up about an all-day crafting Zoom that I'm going to be doing on the 26th of April, and one of the classes will be Ornate Garden. So maybe we'll make this in that class. That would be really fun. All right, I guess we will because I just had that idea. All right, here's some cute things that we're making. This is for my team meeting this weekend, so we're making some really cute cards with the Ornate Garden. There's two more. I don't have them up here, but they're all super cute. This is what we made for club. It's a cute little card. I made this for a product deal. Thank you, Kathy. A little seed packet. An easel card. Ta-da! I know y'all have seen that before, but I just can't quite quit showing y'all the cuteness of it. And then I just brought up one more card. Oh, here's the other card for the team meeting that I was going to show you. So there's one more you can see. Hey Leslie, glad to see y'all. So just watch the replay so you can see the cuteness of how I made this Easter sampler, and I will be happy to hear what you think about it and see what you make with your Easter spring extravaganzas. All right guys, just share, like, and I will draw for a winner and post that. Me too, Dana. It's awesome. Bye-bye.